Hey everyone, welcome back to Raw Healing Tarot. My name's Kayla and this is my YouTube channel for all of my tarot reading, my channeled messages, my planned messages, whenever I feel like something has to come through, whether it's for specific signs or pick a cards, whatever, collectively, it all goes here. So my goal as a medium and as a tarot reader is to help guide people in the best direction for themselves with regards to like their personal growth and their healing. So if you found my channel, it's probably because we vibe, which I think is really beautiful. If you are returning, thank you. As always, thank you all to all of you who not only come back and watch every single video, but who share the videos and are subscribed to the channel and like the videos and comment. All of that interaction is really, really good for my channel. So the more we do it, hopefully the better it's gonna get. And we can just continue to build this beautiful family and cultivate a great space for awareness here on this page. So today we're gonna go over what all of the signs can expect from the spring season of 2021. This is going to be a big undertaking. This is going to take me a while. I don't do all signs videos too often just because there's just so much, and there's 12 of y'all. So, before I go any further, I would really love to encourage you guys to do your tropical natal charts and your sidereal natal charts. I will make sure to put a link in the below for a website that I've been using, and you'll be able to, I'll do two separate ones for tropical and sidereal. And most of my videos focus on the sun and rising signs, so I would highly recommend you listen to your sun sign and your rising sign. You can listen for your moon as well. I'm just not entirely sure how strong it's going to be in correlation. But whatever you feel called to, fine by me. So like for example, my sun sign is Scorpio, my rising is Cancer, and my moon in tropical astrology is Aries. So I could listen to Scorpio and Cancer and Aries. Whatever you want to do is up to you, which leads me to the next bit. Just take responsibility for yourself. These are predictions. If you don't like something that you're hearing, this is your sign to change it. Adjust your thinking, adjust what you're doing on a regular day-to-day basis. Make the adjustments, change course. You can do it. I promise. If you guys want to book individual readings with me, you can do so right now via Instagram. My handle is at getraw_with_Kayla. And if you would like to book another way, just comment here down below and let me know if you want my email or whatever. We can figure something out. Instagram just seems to be the easiest at this point. But at any rate, I will go ahead and get into this. What you guys can expect, the energy around your spring, like what could potentially happen, what you're feeling. But yeah, I'm really excited. It feels like a very bright and fruitful year. There's a lot of change going on, but it's all for the better. So we're gonna go ahead and get into all of the signs. Wow, well, welcome. Welcome Aquarius. This is your guys' predictions for the spring of 2021. The energy for y'all is so magical and beautiful and big and expansive. I can't even. Almost all of my decks had to come out to play. There's a few that were like, nah, we're good. But this one immediately was like, for y'all. So I am really excited and ready to get into your reading for this spring season, Aquarius. All right, so we're starting off with the Hanged Man. Y'all are just like starting to enter this springtime is a beautiful time for you guys to really start putting the pieces together. You're putting the pieces together. There's things you might have to look at differently. There's specific aspects of your life that might have been like a safety net for you before that you need to release in order to move forward. So you're really being asked to just have a much broader outlook on your life this season. Like spring season is really like spring cleaning for y'all. Like you need to decide like what stays, what goes. Oh, you have the sun and you're going to be very successful with this endeavor. Okay. Like you know what's best for you. You know what's not serving you anymore. And some of you might be struggling with releasing like these big heavy things that like used to really make you feel safe and keep you grounded, but they're just like, listen, you ultimately know where you want to go, okay? Like, you know where you're headed to, you know where you've put all the hard work in order to get to the space you want to get to. So just start looking at things a little bit differently, all right? 12. Yeah, 12 is the number of completion, guys. This spring, you're going to see the end of some really strong cycle, and this is just going to bring you so much joy and vibrancy. Like, you're just going to feel so good about yourself and so proud of yourself. Like, it's really freaking awesome. And then here with the Seven of Swords, it's like, it's this reminder to, like, push off what's not yours, especially with regards to, like, what you allow in and out of your head space, your mental space. Like, stay focused on your goals. Know and understand that there's always going to be outside influences that are trying to, like, get you down or, like, have a say in things, but you know better. Especially when it comes to people, like, doubting you in your work and doubting you in your business. Like, I feel like some of you are entrepreneurs, or you have your own business, or your own boss, and some people doubt the foundation of what you're doing. Some people don't think that you have what it takes. Some people are saying, like, you don't have enough, or you won't be enough, or whatever. They're really, like, dimming your light, you know? And I feel like that's definitely part of something that you're going to have to be releasing in this upcoming season. Because otherwise you're really just allowing yourself to be in a space of lack with regards to helping other people. Like, you guys, you are like the humanitarian sign, right? So everything y'all do is with purpose. It's for the greater good. It's to spark the light for everyone else. And if you find yourself, like, not letting go of the things that don't serve you anymore, you're really going to be in a space of, like, lack, and you're not going to be able to give, and you're not going to be able to put, like, good information out there to share and to help other people and to grow, you know? But you're realizing how full you are. You're realizing how full your cups are. You're realizing how many opportunities you have and how much there is for you to not only give to yourself, but to other people. So this spring season is big. This spring season is really big for you guys. And we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. So some of you are starting this, like, new business endeavor. Some of you are realizing, like, there's a lot more I have to give. There's a lot more I have to offer. And you're just, like, ready and here for it. You want to give, and you want to do, and you want to build, and you want to be creative and fun and outgoing, and just understand that, like, you're still in the building grounds of something. Some of you could have had this business for a long time already, but you're starting to change it or revamp it. Like, or you're just getting these new ideas, you know, and they're just like, just celebrate it, just go with it, like, celebrate you, celebrate what you have to give, and, like, you're just in such a good space to do it. As long as you continue to drown out the noise of everybody and everything else, you'll be good. All right, so that's what we have for your tarot. There's a few specific oracle cards that wanted to make their way out, so let me find a spot to put this deck down, and we'll go ahead. Where did your... Okay, so we have a few oracle cards that needed to come out, and I've already, like, shuffled and set all the decks, so they're pretty much ready to go. But, you know, I like to shuffle on camera and get what y'all need. So we have the Creator, which you are. That is you. That is Aquarius. Aquarius is, like, your sign is, like, so creative and so outgoing and so giving. So giving. And you guys are realizing that you're not only this for yourself in your own life, but you're this person that so many other people look up to. Okay? Like, your energy, what you spark, what you give, what you do, it's just infectious. And, you know, come this spring season, it's going to be seen. Like, you guys have been working really hard to make it happen, so it's going to be seen. All right, and then we have another one over here that had to come out. So I'm really excited. Man, the Aquarius energy is bomb right now for this spring season too. That one. Receiving. Wow. Okay, so that's really beautiful, especially for you guys because you are such givers. You do want to just do so much. And you could be turning 27 this spring. I'm sorry. Aquarius season has passed. So you could have just turned 27, so you're entering into your 27th year this spring. 9 is also the symbol. In numerology, 9 just stands for like coming very close to completion, like understanding your cycles and learning from it. But, you know, with receiving, look at how when you consistently give to yourself, it starts to spiral out and around and through. You know, you need to gain from experiences, you need to gain from other people, and you need to still give to yourself. So it's all about this flow of giving, right? It's about this flow of giving to yourself and allowing others to give to you too. Like maybe someone handed her that cup, you know, and allowing that to nourish not only your body, but your mind and your soul as well. And really, truly, gratefully accepting that nourishment from whatever sources it comes from, okay? I know for some of you this is hard. Some of you, self-nourishment is hard and it's difficult. Some of you are like might be practicing that and it doesn't make a lot of sense yet. But you're getting a lot better at it, and you're learning how to say yes. You're learning how to accept. I feel this in like my heart chakra space. Some of you are like, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, this is really, really, really important for you guys to learn. And if you are in that space where you know, like, yes, I have been like working on this, like your guides are so proud of you. I'm super proud of you. That's such a beautiful energy to continue to dive into. Now, I want to see what like is yelling from this deck that needs to come out, but some kind of energy that you need to be aware of in the spring season, or focus on, or it could be someone's sign. Virgo. Okay, so a Virgo could be playing a big part in your spring season. Let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June. So like spring into summer. The number 6 is the number of unconditional love too. So I don't know if this is like the sign of someone you're interested in or your partner, or maybe it's your rising, but there, I feel like specifically a Virgo person, not necessarily just the energy of Virgo. I feel like a Virgo person is going to play a very big part in this upcoming season for you, whether it's with regards to business or relationships, or maybe it's a friend or a family member. But definitely something to keep in mind going into the spring season. So I hope that this reaches you guys well. Thank you so much for listening. If this resonated, you know, please like the video, subscribe, right, you know, post bell notifications, all that fun jazz. And I'm just very excited for you guys. This is such beautiful energy, and it's going to be a great, great, great spring for you. Just like stay strong and confident in yourself. Ride the waves. Y'all are doing great. If you want to book an individual reading with me, you can do so on Instagram at getraw_with_Kayla. Okay? And if you need to do it any other way, just comment down below and we'll figure it out. But I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. What's going on, Pisces? Welcome to your spring 2021 reading. Very intrigued to see what's coming through for y'all, because I've got some like my Pisces moon has feelings. It's interesting because I feel like kind of spaced out and I feel kind of disconnected, but I have a lot of like heart energy going on. So okay, yeah, someone, this could be a couple things for some of y'all come spring. All right, Pisces. So I feel like the right thing is happening for you. The right thing is happening for you. You have the number 11 with the Justice card. So it's like divine intervention almost. And whether you were released from a job or released from a relationship, if someone broke up with you, if someone like hurt you, if like work stuff didn't work out the way you wanted it to, just know that it was completely and totally divinely planned in order to lead you to this energy, okay? Like the universe wants to give you so much, so much because of how much you give, because of who you are. Like you are just such a magical, special individual, and you guys are just so tuned in spiritually, whether you realize it or not. Like Pisces is just a very, very like psychic sign, and whatever kind of like really abruptly messed you up, whether it was like a relationship or a work type thing. Wow, yeah, okay. Literally, for those of you who it was a work type thing, you were just, your work situation was putting you in a not so positive mindset. it really had you thinking like, I have to hold on to this job, otherwise I don't know what's going to happen. And because you were just in that lack mindset, the universe was like, no, you need to clear that. You need to get rid of it. For those of you who were wounded or hurt or broken up with, or you broke up with someone, there was some kind of very abrupt ending with regards to some kind of like romance, some kind of love. And this could be familial too. So it might not just be like romantic love. It might be like family related as well, but there's just something better out there for you. Someone or something like just wants to share and give more to you. And I feel like if this was like a past person who came back into your life, that's just proving that like it's seen its time. You know, it's kind of like you tried and it just didn't work, and that's okay, you know, because there's more to be offered, there's more to be seen out there. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So everything kind of feels like it's coming to a standstill this spring, guys. And I'm sorry, I know that that's like some tough energy to be in and to feel. But again, like, you have free will. So if you're seeing this and you're like, I want to work around this or change something or whatever, that's your choice. You have the ability to do that. You have the choice to change those things, but just know that like this is kind of the energy that you're currently in that's going to be happening into your spring. Okay. Now for others of you, there's some sense of like relief coming in this springtime for you. I feel like this might tie in with whoever needed this message, but like this might be a totally new message for some other people. There was some sense of like this decision that you felt like weighed very heavy on you literally kind of just evaporated. Like you don't have to like decide on anything anymore. Like it kind of just worked out the way it needed to work out, and like that just led you to this huge sense of relief. You're able to like celebrate that with other people, and you're able to just give back to yourself again. Maybe like this slowing down was a really big relief for you guys, because I think maybe some things were happening too fast, or there was so much change, or there's like a lot of fire energy, something. Yeah, just walking away from something really is a huge relief to you guys. And maybe this is like the beginning of the spring and it just feels like a lot, and it's like, what the fuck, like what, you know what I mean? But then you start to realize what a blessing it was, and how much you needed to just slow down and allow yourself this time to like move away and walk away from something that's like no longer serving you, you know? So that's really beautiful, and that's great that you guys are understanding it and seeing it for the blessing that it is. But, you know, this spring is definitely a time for you guys to just soften up a little bit, okay? And being like soft does not mean you're weak. It is actually a sign of strength, but you're not viewing it that way, you know? So you need to remember to give yourself like time and space to just breathe and soften up and deal with, you know, the pain that comes from all this stuff. Deal with needing to understand, you know, what's happened and where you're at. So let's get some oracle cards for you guys, some guidance moving forward, because this feels like pretty heavy. Wow, okay, that's beautiful. It makes my Pisces moon super happy because I actually got this card earlier. So I'm gonna read the message for you guys, but let me just say that how gorgeous this is. Like this, like Lakshmi is the goddess of like abundance and good luck, and I you know what, I don't even have to read the description. Like, she's just blessing you. She sees the work that you've done, the understanding that you've like cultivated, and she sees all of it, and she's like, I'm going to give you so much more. And this is also like your higher self, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't want to attribute these aspects or feelings to anything in particular, just know that this is coming from you, your highest self, or like your God, you know, like knowing and understanding that this is all working out for you exactly how it needs to in the best way possible. And like for some of you, that's getting like, I feel super emotional right now. For some of you, you're like, thank you for seeing me and understanding that. And for others of you, it's going to be really hard for you to swallow this pill. Like this emotional toll of like walking away from something, understanding that you have to walk away from it. Like some kind of shit hits the fan. and you know that it's good for you to like have this opportunity and chance to slow down and to be given everything that you want and deserve and have been working for, and you're going to get that in the spring. Okay? Like this is all kind of coming from the space we're in now. I'm recording this on February 7th until like up until spring and throughout spring. So this is a very general reading and message, but it's very, 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 very pertinent for you Pisces. So I feel like we got to grab one of these guys. Let's see what kind of medicine you need, because it feels like this is going to, okay. Wow, I already am getting, first of all, just connect more with your spirit guides, okay? Wow, holy shit. Okay, 11. Connect a lot with your guides during this time, you guys. They're all surrounding you. They're here for you. Like your angels, your fairies, your ancestors, like like everyone is just surrounding you so much throughout these next few months. Like especially because we're entering into Pisces season soon. You know, you're just very connected during this time and leading up into the spring. Just lean on your team. Lean on this council of light. You know, lean on some higher knowledge and the other beings that are in your life to hold space for you. Okay, that's incredibly important for you in this upcoming season. Whew, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's beautiful though. I'm extremely excited for you guys. This is a lot of healing energy coming through for you. Springtime's going to be big for you guys with regards to healing. So I'm just very happy for you and hope that you see and understand that the way it's coming through. So if this resonated with you guys, please like the video, give it like a nice big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and you know, if you guys want to book individual readings, my Instagram is at @getraw_with_Kayla, and if you don't have Instagram, you can just comment here down below and we can figure something out. But I hope this reaches you all well. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hey Aries, welcome to your spring 2021 reading. It's actually very funny because as soon as I finished up with Pisces, this deck was like, all right, we can go now? Okay, great. So Aries, you need to get told apparently. Wow. Hang on, I feel like, ooh, hang on. So this deck is a little different. I'm still getting used to it. Let's see here. Where are you? Oh, Temperance, okay. Beyond the fogs of the wide mountains, the alchemist dragon will drink from the icy waters of wisdom. The vapor created from the union of water and inner fire is the radiant spirit that transforms the self and the universe. The search for the opposite is the first step towards inner harmony. Yeah, you guys are really being pushed this spring season to work on your balance, to work on your inner balance, to work on yourself a lot. And in the most beautiful way too. They're acknowledging how much work you've already done, but they're saying now go practice it. Like you've done a lot of inner work, and they're like, springtime, this upcoming season is your time and your chance and your ability to just shine friggin' bright, fam. Okay, whatever, fam. You know, they're like, integrate. You've been gaining all this wisdom. You've been getting all these downloads. Like, they want you to mix that, like, that calm, pure essence with your fiery self, with your internal airy self, your passions and your drives. They want it to all commingle and balance with each other. So really work on balance. Focus on that, especially in your meditations this spring. It's just like you're not getting put to the test, but like you've been doing so much inner work that they're like, it's time to let it out. It's time to let it shine. It's time to let it show. So just like, if you've started any new projects and it's just kind of been like a side thing or whatever, they're like, no, it's like, get it out there, put it out there, let people see it. There's no way for you to learn other than like practicing and doing regularly. So this spring is when your shit's gonna like, it's gonna start popping is what I'm getting. Let me see. That might have been the only card that had to come out of this deck, which is actually kind of funny. All right. That's fine, but now we have to move on to over here. So let's see what the rest of the spring season has for you guys. Oh boy, your energy, y'all's energy is like, okay. Yeah, so there's going to be some stuff happening this season for sure, this spring season. And again, the way I see it especially in this deck, it's just like, you asked for it, you know it's happening, you know it's coming, you know it's specifically divinely timed, it's guided. And they're like, just don't, you know, don't ever question throughout this tower moment, throughout the process of this tower moment, how capable you are. Okay? No matter what happens, no matter what ends, no matter what shakes you or surprises you, like, stay firm in your foundation of self and knowing that, like, I am the creator of my life. I am the one who gets to decide whether things are good or bad. And I know that I have the knowledge. I have the tools. I know how to use them. Like, don't let this shake your foundation, but it's all coming up upright. So you guys are like really on your game, okay? You're really on your game no matter what this is that happens. I'm like sensing that it's just like a surprise for some of you. Hang on one second. Before I keep going into this, I need to go over here. So this is a big message about, you know, needing to do more of that inner work and balancing. Balancing. So you've done a lot of the inner work. You've been doing it. And it's like, okay, great. Now they want that to kind of, they want you to flip the script a little bit. It's like, okay, put it out there, put it out there, put it out there. Like, just do it. Like, I'm getting the Shia LaBeouf, like, just do it thing. Okay, so for some of you, you might have thought that something was going to happen in the spring season. You might have thought there was going to be a new beginning, or like I think some of you guys are like trying to conceive or trying to start a family and it's just not happening. So maybe that's why they're saying it's just this reminder of like, okay, you know, like you're still you're still all powerful. You still have these gifts. You still have these tools. Like, just understand it's not time yet. Okay. Like, it's just not time yet. And nothing's holding you back. Literally, it's just not universally, like, things are just not meant to happen yet, okay? Like, so if you were expecting something, whether it was like a pregnancy or like starting your family, or maybe you're bringing something new in, like maybe there was like the chance for a new job, you know, there's a lot of options here, but it's a lot of newness. It has a lot to do with family and things that make you happy. So this could be like a very wide range thing for a lot of you, but I think you're just like shocked that something doesn't happen. Like, this springtime is just not the time for something to start when you thought it was. Like, you're so gung-ho and hell-bent on like, this is when it's going to happen, and the universe is kind of like, probably not yet. And this could be a sign for you to maybe be aware of like, okay, if the thing that I want isn't coming in the spring, then what can I do now to kind of shift my energy a little bit? Do I need to be like eating differently? Do I need to be learning about something else? Do I need to have a better understanding of my finances before I start this new venture? You know, like there's a lot of balancing that needs to happen, and a lot of healing that needs to happen. All right, so now back over here with regards to like this reversed hermit energy, and they're just like, hey, time to like pull out and stop being so like in your head with all of your work stuff. Like, it's time to make it happen. It's time to collaborate. It's time to get together, communicate with other people, talk with other people, set some plans in motion, set some groundwork. Like, this is a new time for you guys. This springtime is more about like building and putting out and not having so many expectations. All right, I'm hearing that they need you to like release your expectations, because when you're sitting here tapping your fingers like expecting something to happen, that's just like stuck energy. Literally stuck energy, and you're bringing it upon yourself by setting up these expectations. Like, just go with the flow a little bit more. That's why they want you to focus more on that balance. They want you to step a little bit more into the masculine energy of doing, but the feminine energy of incorporating everything that you've been learning. So there's a lot of balance that needs to happen this spring season for you guys, in order for anything else to like kind of come through or be fruitful. You know, like, your emotions are kind of getting the best of you with regards to with regards to like trying to figure out like what's wrong with me or what's going on or like what, you know what I mean? Like you guys are just, the devil's in the details is what I'm hearing. Like you're just being way too detail oriented and too expectant of something, and that's kind of like taking away your happiness. But with the Page of Wands over here, I see that this is time for you to focus on work stuff more. This is time for you to focus on those passions and that the doing a little bit more, you know? So again, getting out of that like headspace and just stepping into the world a little bit more, stepping into the real world, starting this journey. Okay. Let's see. You guys definitely need one of these oracle cards. So we're going to go ahead and get one for you. Aries, I'm sorry, but you need to hear it like it is, and that's the only way that you get it. So I know that this seems a little rough, but you're keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay, so just a reminder of how protected you are, how guided you are. Everything you're doing right. You're integrating, you're staying connected, you're learning, you're meditating. Like you guys are doing a great job, and they don't want you to be discouraged. Yep, starseed, what lights you up? Okay, this springtime is time for you to focus on like you and your dreams, all right? Like you still have a lot of time to give to yourself. Don't rush things, okay? Just don't rush things. Like things are going to happen when they need to happen. It's all going to come like divinely when it's meant to come, exactly how it's meant to come. But you guys need to spend more time doing and focusing on these things that light you up and get you excited and that you're passionate about, okay? Oh gosh, all right, let's get one more. Hang on. I feel like you guys need a lot of healing energy after that and just something to like sit with. We have absence. I want to read this one just because I'm getting some vibes from it, but there's a lot of there's just a lot of messages that need to come out of this right now. So let me find the book. Where did I put the book? Ah. All right, absence. The earthly meaning, absence makes the soul grow stronger. The absence of agenda, stress, or the desire to wear a mask is required so you can be fully present once more. However, it is not what is present, but what is missing that needs attention. Rather than fighting what you don't want, put your energy into what you do want. But first, rest. Constant illumination brings burnout. I'm just gonna, I feel like I could just laugh out loud, but I'm not going to because it's a little rough. Meditation connects you with your inner world, where time melts into eternity and love is always present. Journey in meditation through the endless dimensions of self, gaze into the dark mirror of eternity, and see the infinite light of your soul. Relax and go within each day, even if it's only for a few minutes. Dark, quiet, inward journeys can be as illuminating as bright outward ones. Yeah, so y'all just got told. I think that that said all I needed to say, but this is just really beautiful. Some of you are extremely psychic and very in tune with and connected with your guides and your spirituality, and they're like, come on now, you know? Get some like healing. Like I'm literally hearing like medicine for you during this time is going to be like readings from other readers. And also like literally like some crystal therapy. So learning how to either use crystals as like some form of like healing or Reiki, like healing energy or something, just like crystal therapy. Even if you have to go like buy a new one and just program it specifically for like your personal inner healing, there's that too. But wow. All right. So big season coming up for you, Aries. I'm sending you a lot of love. I know this is a lot of energy, but hey, it's you guys. So please like the video if this resonated, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to book an individual reading with me, you can do so on Instagram at getraw_with_Kayla. But I hope this reaches you guys well, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hey Taurus, what's going on? Welcome to your spring 2021 reading. You guys have a lot of like natural feminine energy coming through. Like I feel like this season is just this season's really big for you guys in such a beautiful way, in the sense of like transformation, inviting in new energy, just stepping into some new roles, stepping into your power. Like, you guys are just so grounded in yourselves. All right, so I wanted to start, ooh, okay. Start off the few messages from the medicine cards. So you guys have the frog reversed, and we have the raven, 16. Look up angel number 16 is what I'm getting right off the bat. I know that 6 and 1 is 7, so like, you're going to be hearing a lot from your guides during the springtime. I also feel like some of you, there's a lot coming through here right now. So you guys are like, if you're watching this, you're probably like very, very spiritually in tune, especially for a Taurus. But you guys are very grounded in like your earth energy and like communicating with your animal guides. You're seeing a lot. You're very clear. Your clairaudience might be going up like significantly, just as a forewarning in the spring season. Like, you might be hearing from your guides a lot more. But I want to see like, so the frog reverse has specific medicine. So I want to see what that means for you guys. So frog slipped in the mud and is lying on its back, unable to right itself. Get ready for more mud in your eye. The contrary position of frog can denote an unwillingness on your part to wipe the mire out of your life. Mud can turn from mire to bog to quicksand if you don't recognize its effect on your present situation. Okay. Some of y'all need to seriously look at your addictions. You're getting pushed this spring to release a lot. And I feel like that's also why I'm getting like a lot of energy from this Raven card, specifically as your guides are like on top of you right now. And they're like, look, clear your shit. Clear your space. Okay? Take a long, hard look at what is no longer serving you and deal with it. They're like, oh, is someone draining your energy? Are you allowing yourself to ride down the tubes with them? Have you tried to settle someone else's quarrel and gotten in the line of fire? Stop. Stop. Dive deeply and hop to the next lily pad to catch the sun. Yeah, negativity is drawn to you when you refuse to give yourself the time and space needed to assume a new viewpoint. All right? So you guys might be getting triggered as hell over the next few months and like just getting pushed to see things as for what they really are, and like really, I mean, see them. Like really see them. Like the Raven energy is super, super strong. Oh man, there's a lot. But yeah, it's this literally in this deck, it stands for magic. So like you guys are just, this springtime is going to be insanely magical for y'all, but you need to clear house. Like, in order to receive all that you're manifesting, you have to clear house, is what I'm getting. So, Raven magic is powerful medicine that can give you the courage to enter the darkness of the void, which is the home of all that is not yet in form. The void is called the Great Mystery. Great Mystery existed before all other things came into being. Great Spirit lives inside the void and emerged from the Great Mystery. Raven is the messenger of the void. If Raven appears in your spread, you are about to experience a change in consciousness. This may involve walking inside the Great Mystery on another path at the edge of time. It would portend a signal brought by the Raven that says, you have earned the right to see and experience a little more of life's magic. Yeah, you guys are you're diving deep. You're diving deep this springtime, and your guides want you to be ready for it. That's why they're like, you need to clear house. You gotta do it, because we're like, so much is coming in for y'all this spring, it's not even funny. Damn. Okay, Monica, at you. I'm not even gonna hide that one, because you're about to get a lot of like shaman cards and energy. Wow, we have Heart Guardian. LOL again at Monica, because you got this in your reading. Love and let yourself be loved. Okay, so this springtime, you guys are getting really, you're being asked to just step into this grand space of love. Okay, like just your heart is open. You're willing to receive. You're able to receive, and you're able to give. Like, there's just so much golden healer light around you, okay? So much. You know, and like, but also understanding, like, I feel like with the Guardian specifically coming up, it's like, yes, you are open, but understand where you need to be protective of yourself and your energy too, okay? I'm gonna crack up if y'all get just Oracle cards. But this message is like loud and clear, Taurus. There's like some magical shit coming in for you this season. Wow, the Sacrifice. Number 44. There's so much building going on, guys. There's so much grounded stabilization happening in everything that you are doing and creating and learning. And like, it's like with this butterfly symbol, like you're going through and have gone through this transformation. So you're stepping into this willingness to give your life for purpose. All right. So let me read this guy, because there's a few things that have to come out of this one. All right, so the essence of the sacrifice. To sacrifice means to make sacred. The sacrifice is an offering of gratitude made from the heart, a feast of love, prepared for spirit. In olden days, sacrifices sometimes involved rituals in which blood was offered to the gods. For example, in the Bible, Yahweh preferred Abel's sacrifice of one of his lambs to Cain's offering of vegetables and fruits. Interesting. Okay. So the invitation, the sacrifice asks that you offer to spirit that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. They are asking for so much of you this spring season, Taurus. Like, they want you to just connect and give and just watch the magic unfold. All right. And do it all from a very loving place. Whew, your offering will be sanctioned and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying and meet the divine at the table with the heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest in this banquet. Your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? God. Okay, yep, alright, and more. Y'all are magical as hell. God almighty, what energies are influencing your spring season? Uranus. Number 20 as well. Okay. There's just so much that you guys are going to be doing this season. It's not even funny, especially with regards to like your spirituality and your spiritual work. Oy vey. Okay. It's all good. It's just a lot. Uranus is associated with the primal Greek sky god of the same name. He brings up some powerful human needs, such as the desire for freedom and individuality, as well as a push toward a larger vision and humanitarian service. Big thoughts, big insights, and big changes are coming at you guys. Coming at you hot. Ow. Okay. I think there's a lot coming through for y'all, so I need to get at least one from here. We have the Two of Water reversed. So they're asking you to take a look at emotionally, what are you not receiving? What are you not giving to yourself? Okay, this is going to be like kind of like a highlight and a focus. In order for you to step into this like heart guardian energy of the spring, like right now, whenever you hear this, they're like, what do you need to give more of to yourself? How do you need to nourish yourself more? What do you need to receive from someone or something? You know, like ask yourself some deep questions about like your emotional, like your heart matters. Especially if you're being expected and asked to give your heart, you need to ask yourself those questions and prep yourself. Okay, so here's some crystal energy for y'all. These could be crystals that that you already have, that you might need to get. Ooh, Euclase. Wow. Okay. For some of you guys, like doing spiritual journeys is like a big deal and you gain a lot of information through that. I feel like this stone is going to help you connect and receive a lot from your guides. This is going to help you actually, and like this is so throat chakra, like this is going to help you speak your truth and like understand and integrate the messages you're receiving and just send it out to the world. Taurus is doing a lot this spring. And with, you know, 23, the 23rd, May, like you birthday, May 23rd. No, that's not Taurus anymore, I don't think. But either way, 23rd could be important to you, so just write that down. But the number 5, what I'm getting is this is going to help you in times of challenge and transition. All right, so I'm going to read a little bit. Sorry, I had to put a new battery in. But all right, Euclase. Wisdom from within, inner truth, aligning with divine intelligence, trusting your own earned wisdom. You guys need to look into getting that stone if you don't already have it. If you already have it, it's something you need to work with more during the spring season, but look into this for sure. For sure. Very important for you guys. One more message that I need to get out, and again, I just think it's kind of funny that you got, well, no, I mean, these are tarot, technically, but you got mostly oracle cards. Okay. Whoa! The elephant. Oh, I love this already. This is just like so much strength and inner knowing and like your spirituality and stuff. So hang on, I'm going to read that really quick for y'all. Ooh. Unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles, so if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. When in balance, focused, generous, and loving. All these messages about love. When out of balance, misunderstands fate, and to bring into balance, trust. You guys are really being pushed and called to just trust during this season, and trust yourself. Most deeply and seriously trust yourself. Every decision you make, know it's for your highest good moving forward. Like, just this springtime is going to be very, very... You're already in a transformational stage, but I can tell that things are really starting to like come to a head this spring. So you're going to be feeling a lot. You're going to have to be giving a lot and doing a lot, you know, make sure you create time and space for yourself. But damn, guys, like you've been asking for this and you've been working very hard for it. So just very proud of you guys. Definitely feeling this one for sure. Like beautiful, beautiful, strong energy. So thank you so much, Taurus. I hope this reaches you well. If it resonated, please like the video. Comment down below if anything stuck out, you know. If you guys want to book a reading with me individually, you can do so on Instagram at getraw_with_Kayla. Or just comment here and, you know, we can figure something out if you're not on Instagram. But sending you guys a lot of love, and I'll catch you in the next video. Woo, Gemini, what's going on? Welcome to your spring 2021 reading. I feel like you guys are a little all over the place. Maybe right now. We have Knight of Cups. All right, y'all are like feeling yourselves right now. This is cool. This is cool. I want to get a couple of different things before I start reading for y'all, but this spring season is going to be very interesting. Okay, I can already kind of feel that for you guys. Very special, different. I feel like the spring is going to be very different from maybe like your norm, or like I knew I was supposed to grab that and I didn't. Ooh, okay. Well, you got the Death card right off the bat, so that might be why. I think y'all are very like aware of and like in tune with this transformation y'all are going through. Wow. In typical Gemini fashion, y'all have Death, which is like the most fluid transformational thing, and you have the Pillar, which is like this groundedness and self-inner knowledge and everything. All right. I'm intrigued. Y'all are like really interesting me. I'm very curious what's coming out of this, but thus far I can tell that this is going to be very expansive. It's like very easy to read for you guys today. Wow. Alabaster Tablet of Layla. 41 could be a special number for you guys, and also with the number 5 coming up, I'm getting that this is a challenge for you. This is a challenge that you're overcoming. And it's something that I feel like I need to start here with this one. All right, let me start with that for you guys. I'm still like learning this deck as well, so I think it helps y'all to get the most information if I do some reading, okay? So you are remembering at a soul level. You are tapping into greater awareness and an understanding of your highest life purpose, and it shall become even clearer to you. This may evoke unsettling change within you, but that change is necessary for a new way to manifest. You are protected and guided at all times, especially when you feel uncertain about your course. You are truly loved. All right, Gemini, that's awesome. That's beautiful. You guys are stepping into this season kind of knowing that this is happening, knowing that this death, this shift is happening for you guys. And you're excited by it. You're ready to like go gung-ho, like in with it. You're like, yup, I'm here, I'm going, I'm changing, and like it's great and it's wonderful. And it's not without its growing pains, but it's like, you guys are ready for it. You're so strong. I feel like 2020 really like pushed y'all to have a better understanding of yourselves. And know that like something's got to give, something's got to change. And this spring season, you're like stepping into that change, like full frontal, like yes, is the best way I can put it. Like just so much change. Yeah, you're getting literal justice is being served to you guys. Like because you're happily stepping into this growth and expansion, the universe is just like, we want to give to you now. Some of you, you might have a really hard time doing this. Even though you're like feeling it, the actual process might come around and you might be like, oh crap, wait, let me go back. Let me go back. So it might be a little scary because it's new, but that's okay. Like you are so loved and divinely guided and looked after and taken care of. Like you guys have absolutely nothing to worry about at all. We need to get some animal energy up in here. I love how all the decks are coming out to play today. That makes me very happy. We have crocodile. I know this literally means to just keep your cool, lie in wait, focus on this like this emotional water energy, right? The crocodile's a water animal. This is a water sign. And you guys are air signs, you know, so you're very like, you're not normally incredibly emotional. Some of you could have a lot of like water signs in your chart. And again, this is for Gemini, like sun and rising. You could look at your moon as well. Yeah, so Gemini rising in tropical, Gemini sun moon, you know what? I'm done. I'm over it. Y'all are like ping-ponging back and forth and my brain's hurting because I'm very tapped into your energy right now. But this is saying to just like cool off and wait. You know, don't jump to any conclusions. Don't like just flip around and jump around and stuff. They're like, don't get too caught up in your feelings either. You have to like really kind of go with the flow of this process this spring season. Oh boy. And then one of the Angelarium cards needs to come out. This one's got me nervous. Okay. You have Kushiel, Angel of Punishment. All right. Maybe that's why it had me nervous, because that's kind of hefty. So let me get the messages from this guy. Something tells me that y'all are going to get what's coming to you if you don't, like, kind of get it together. Like if this is kind of like the consequences of your actions if you choose to like kind of release your anger or your feelings in like a negative way. Like your guides are saying like, we're really happy that you have been so balanced and like understanding the need to do this transformation, but there's gonna be some like triggers and hiccups along the way. And just remember to keep coming back to self-love. All right, guys, like keep coming back to center. Otherwise I feel like this is kind of gonna pop up. The hunter whose prey is falsehood. Oath breakers beware, Kushiel will seek you out. Even as you stalk your own victims, punishment is upon you. No one escapes the mark of Kushiel. No one escapes the mark of Kushiel. There are consequences for breaking your word. The pieces sharpen and sink into your flesh, embedding themselves within your heart. So long as the offense stands, you will always be held in the sights of the hunter. Seeking absolution is noble, however tedious. Begin that journey with haste, lest Kushiel find you first. So signs, a spear, a shaft of light, and a raven. You guys are getting told right now, like really getting told, like this process is going to take a lot out of you, but you're very capable of going through it, okay? So this springtime, there's just going to be a lot of emotional upheaval. You might be going through your dark night of the soul. Like, there's going to need to be a lot of balance on your end, but just be so aware of how you're reacting and how you're acting to things that happen, okay? Like, don't take it out on other people. Don't take it out on yourself. Just allow it to be what it needs to be, okay? Know that you are loved. Know that you're taken care of. This process is inevitable and it's beautiful. The pain is part of it. You know what I mean? So you have to really work on balancing that for yourselves over the spring season. All right, so that was pretty short, sweet, and simple, but y'all obviously had to get told in one way or another. So I really appreciate you guys listening. Please let me know, like, check back in the springtime and let me know, like, how this goes. I'm wishing you all the best. If you want to book an individual reading with me, you can do so on Instagram at @getraw_with_Kayla. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, Cancer, what's going on? Welcome to your spring 2021 reading. Right off the bat, I got that you guys need to know how to go about something with regards to this spring season. So you want to know, like, what action you need to take moving forward with something. Oh boy. And here's your answer. Oh my God. All right. Cancer. Action you have to take moving forward into this spring season. This might be about something specifically that you're asking about. You're like, how do I do this? Or how, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's like now into spring or in the springtime you're going to be asking and doing these things. But you have Mars in Aquarius in the 5th house. So spiritually, they're asking you to energize your vision with the trust of a child. Just do it. Like, whatever it is you guys have to give, whatever you want to do, like, they're pushing you to just freaking do it. Mentally, they're saying you need to confront what's new and different about fun, romance, and making art. Like, they're like, step into your Cancer self, get emotional, be, flow, dance, create, like, just fall in and trust and just be yourselves, like, embrace yourselves. And then physically, you need to force yourself to use an unconventional way and do it dramatically. And I feel like Cancer has a hard time with this sometimes because we are, you know, I'm Cancer rising, so it's like we can be so emotional about things that sometimes we have a hard time just, like, being, you know, like, just totally be, because sometimes we might get emotionally wrapped up, but they're asking you to put a little bit more force in it, put some Mars energy into it, you know, they're like, do it. Get that fiery energy, chill out on all of, like, the feels, and just do it, and do it dramatically with the trust of a child and, like, with romance and making art. I love that message right off the bat for your spring. That's freaking amazing and beautiful. So dang, guys. Okay, yeah, let's let's dive into this. That's precarious, but we're gonna do it anyway. All right, so your animal energy that's coming through, I feel like this specifically for a lot of you is going to be one of your animal guides, but energy that you guys need this spring. It's the bear. Wow. Okay. Oh, some strong healing energy, guys. That's beautiful. So bear, healing, divinity in vulnerability. The bear has symbolized divinity and healing in many cultures. All right, so it goes through all here. This painting of a bear woman dancing with a rattle recalls the Pawnee Indian story of Bear Medicine Woman, in which a girl born with the bear spirit has the power to heal. So there's going to be a lot of healing energy coming through this spring for you guys. All right, like, some of you have really deep Native American ties. Really deep Native American ties. Get in touch with your spirit animals. They're, like, great guides for you in this springtime. Especially if you're being asked to kind of push yourself a little bit more and step out of your, like, Cancerian space and energy, and you need to energize yourself a little bit. You need some more fire energy. Like, talk to those animal guides, you know? Like, talk to the birds. Talk with the bear. The bear is such, like, a strong vibrational frequency for you guys, and that's wild because I know that that's one of my spirit guides. Is like a shamanic bear. So we have Sky Father. What did I just say about talking to the birds? Trust in the unknown. Okay, Cancer. I think the reason they're like activating you and giving you all this firepower with like the electricity and the Mars energy and the just do it, they're like, there's so many things that you want to need to do, and they're just encouraging you to just trust. Know that you're being like divinely watched and taken care of and guided, and know that you're like, all your spirit guides are with you right now. All of them. So this spring, it's like, it's freaking go time, y'all. It's freaking go time in the best freaking way possible. And we have Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Wow. This balance, this yin and yang that you guys are, that's being called upon you guys, is outstandingly beautiful. Outstanding. So this springtime is big, big energy for all of y'all. Okay, here we go. No? Alright, interesting. Okay. Thought it was going to be a different one, but let's get some tarot cards for you guys and read into this springtime for you a little bit more. See what you can expect. Okay. We have the Hermit reversed. Oh my god, Aries got this message too. They're just like, it's go time. It's go time. It's time to stop being so internal. It's time to do. Like spring is springing. Spring has sprung, you know. They want you to just go. They want you to be unconventional about it. They want you to just don't worry. Just don't worry about anything, okay? Like, it's interesting because I feel like some people take like reversals in such a negative connotation, but here what I'm seeing is they're like, it's okay to get out of your headspace that you've been in. It's okay to do things like differently and unconventionally, and it is okay to not be exactly where you think you need to be right now. Like, you are supported even if you don't feel like it. Even if you don't feel like you can totally like stand on your own 2 feet right now or take care of yourself. It's okay. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. All right. We have the Two of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles reversed. It's almost like they're saying you guys are going to have to like make the decision. Like, am I going to like view this area of my life as like a negative challenge? Hang on. There's some kind of like, you're thinking a lot. You're thinking a lot about some sort of like financial challenge that you're being faced with, but they're saying it's not even a challenge. Like, it's not even something you have to be worried or concerned about. So like the decision will kind of make itself, because there's really technically no decision to be made. It's kind of like you're overthinking it. You're like so supported. It's not even funny. There's no challenge. There's no like need to worry. You're supported. You're taken care of. There's some kind of huge release happening for you. Huge release. With the Ten of Wands reversed, it's like this feeling of like oppression and burden is just gone. It's just broken wide open. And I think it's when you do like ignite your passions, you do the things you feel called to do, you just trust yourself and go. Like, listen to your guides, dive in, like, it's just like this bursting open, this huge, wow. We have the Three of Swords reversed. Yeah, you guys are just, the relief you're going to feel from that is just outstanding and amazing and beautiful. Like, you're going to be able to get out of your head and just, you're going to be able to invite so much goodness in. You're just like, you're just ecstatic. You're so happy. You feel so fulfilled. You feel so loved, and like everything that you could possibly be asking for, you know? I feel like this might have to do with some sort of romantic situation. Like, it's like no holds barred anymore. You're just like diving into something because you know it's the right space and time to do it, and you're just like letting yourself go. You know, you're just feeling very emotionally fulfilled and charged, and that's beautiful. But taking action, you know, taking a lot of action. Okay, we're done with that. All All right, and then we need to get one more message out for you, Cancer. Oof, this deck is like coming out to play in a big way right now, but I feel like something very strong is going to come through for y'all. Wow, yep. Sahakil, Angel of the Sky. These rings always stand out to me with this card in particular because they're just saying, like, you know, you are just so divinely guided and watched over that there's just like nothing for you to worry about. There's all these infinite possibilities that you keep creating for yourself and like manifesting and knowing that they're just going to be given to you, and your ideas and your thoughts and everything, they're just guided. Okay, they're so guided. Wow, beautiful energy for you guys. I feel like I have to get one more. And then I have to give my camera a break because the little heat thing keeps coming on. So I'm very excited to get a new camera soon. We have the unicorn and the dragonfly. Oh my god. You guys, this is the most magical space you could possibly be entering into this spring season. So magical. Just trust yourself. Trust in the unknown. Okay? Just relinquish, release, like fly above it all, be part of it, you know, with the air. Like dragonflies are so symbolic of water energy too, you know, but they're just such a magical sign and symbol of like dreams manifesting and dreams coming true, you know, and it's because of your focus and your clarity of who you are and what you want. It's because you're a motherfucking unicorn, fam. All right, Cancer, so I hope that this resonated for you guys. Please give the video a big thumbs up if it did. Sending you a lot of love. You can book an individual reading with me on Instagram at getraw_with_Kayla. And I just wish you guys well. Comment back during the spring season and let me know how this is going. Hey, Leo, what's going on? Welcome to your spring 2021 reading. Very excited to see what's going to come through for you guys. I'm glad that this reading is automatically starting off with the tarot because a bunch of the signs got a lot of oracle cards. So it's just like sometimes this can help me give you guys a broader sense of what's going on. Oh, no, okay. Just gonna be shuffled very particularly. All right. So let's see what we've got going on for your spring 2021. Right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. I want to say this is the Queen of Swords reversed. Again, this is another new deck for me, so a little bit different reading wise. Let's see. Oh, it's the King of Swords reversed. Okay. You may come off as cold in your interactions with others. Pay attention to the tone of conversations. You can make your words more palatable without compromising the message. All right, and I feel like this has actually something really specific to do with your message about the Pentacles, so yeah. Learning from mistakes is just as valuable as learning from successes, and at this stage of the game, you've got plenty of each under your belt. Catalog these experiences and set your sights on the next stage of learning required for your development. Whether a formal course of study or self-guided exploration, the knowledge you gather now will open a world of possibilities for what you build next. Invest in your future by investing in the expansion of your mind. Leo, I feel like this spring you're getting called to do a lot more. And you guys are already very like work-driven, financially driven. You're very hungry for success. I know that about you guys. It's a beautiful thing. You are being pushed to do more this spring, okay? And it's because your guides know that you can take it. They know you can take on a lot more. They know you are willing to receive more, so you have to put more out. Like, I feel like some of you are really being called to just do some deeper learning with regards to maybe some of this, like, you know, spirituality, but some of you just need to, like, maybe go back to school to get to a new job position or a new job title. You know, you're just being called to learn something new. You're being called to cultivate, and just do more in order to receive more. But be wary of your freaking temper. Okay? I feel like you guys have this issue, and I want to see if it's anything in particular. Yeah, just like relax, you know, just rest. Like, give your mind some rest. And I feel like I have, yeah, okay. So you guys just have this Page of Wands energy. You do. That's who you are. That's how you function. That's how you roll. You're like go mode, fire mode, just like big and bold and loud. And a lot of you sometimes have a hard time curbing your tongue. Your guides are saying give it a break. Like give it a rest. You know, like your Leo energy is a beautiful thing, but use it properly. Use it wisely. You know, balance. Make sure you're balancing like all of this air, this like thought and doing and like striking. Balance it with that beautiful fire energy you have. Make it creative, not destructive, is what I'm getting. Okay. And when you do so, you get the Queen of Pentacles. So when you guys really follow through, all right, and you know how to follow through, that's why you're at the point you're at. Like this spring, they're just like applauding you. Like your guides are like, you've been doing a great job. You know, you've been pushing and you've been learning, and there's like a big culmination coming up of this feeling of comfort and stability and that knowledge of I did this for myself and I worked really hard to get here, and I've shed what I've needed to shed, and I've pulled in what I've needed to pull in. Like you guys are in a really, really magical space this upcoming spring. This is really good energy for you guys. Now, I feel like you need one of these. So these Shaman Oracle medicine cards. So I feel like you guys definitely need some sort of either like pat on the back or frame of reference to pay attention to, but there's definitely something specific that has to come out of here. Here we go. Stand still in reverse. Yeah, your guides are talking to you right now, guys, because we have the number. So 52, 5 plus 2 is 7. We have 7 here. So your guides are really coming in and talking to you, and they're like, come on down for a second. With the standstill in reverse, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. Oh, went way past it. So the essence of this card, upright, okay? When standstill appears, it is a symbol of pausing, the act of observation and breathing space. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action, as well as what happens when one is stuck. So you guys got it reversed, and I had a feeling you needed some sort of medicine. So the medicine from this card is time to get out of the analysis paralysis. Standstill invites you to turn within, breathe, and recognize that this condition of the moment, it allows you the opportunity to bear witness to whatever is going on before movement resumes. This is also an opportunity to abort a project and exit before damage. It may also be time to relieve you of an unnecessary burden that you took on without considering the cost. Interesting. Keep that in mind. Which one it is depends on your stopping, taking a breath, quieting your mind, and removing all distractions. Then you can make your next move when in a grounded space, in a relaxed, detached way. So when something doesn't go the way you think it should, remember the following. What is yours cannot be taken away. So, you know, you guys have a lot of pride, right? You're Leos, you're the Lions, you have a lot of pride. It's a good thing, it's a beautiful thing, but they're telling you, like, especially come spring with all, you're going to have to be doing so much more that you need to remember to balance and focus on yourself too, okay? I know that you guys, you have so much fire here, so some of you are just like have a lot of fire energy in your chart, but you're getting very, very, very strong and clear messages. Oh, that is what you needed from your guides. That you just have to remember to breathe, get into, you know, this positive space of King of Swords, like being being aware of your thoughts. And aware of how, like, you may or may not lash out, you know, like reining in this page energy and just, like, cultivating the use of it as opposed to just, like, letting it all out all the time. Wow. And we have lead the way, light your own path. You guys, all right, so then 23. 23 could be a significant number for you, the 23rd of your birth month, or that might be your birthday. But lead the way, light your own path. Okay? You guys are being called to do a lot this spring season. You're being pushed to step into the leadership role of who you are and what you are. Like, you guys are natural born leaders. You have a lot of passion, you have a lot of fire energy. When you balance that energy is when all of this starts to just expand and grow and flow very naturally, and you come from a balanced space of love and leadership as opposed to being like domineering. All right, so Leo, that's all I have for you guys. This was a super short one, but definitely like energy to be aware of come spring, and like to be mindful of and to work towards. So I think you guys know specifically what this is with regards to, or what this is for. Or maybe you just needed that like packed punch message of you know what you need to do the next couple months. But either way, it's loud and clear, and I think you guys appreciate that. So at any rate, I hope this resonated with y'all. Please give it a big thumbs up if it did. Subscribe to the channel if you feel so called. And you can book individual readings with me at getraw_with_Kayla on Instagram. Or you can, you know, just comment here and we can figure something out. But either way, I hope this reaches you guys well, and I'll catch you in the next video. All right, Virgo, how's it going? Welcome to your spring 2021 reading and predictions. All right, so this deck was not out originally, but it asked to come out specifically for you, so we're gonna see what needs to be said here. I feel like y'all are getting, there's a lot coming in for you guys. So it's very interesting. This is my grandmother's ring. I only wear it when I use this deck, and I think maybe like the pearl is very connected to like the natural, you know, nature sources and everything. But it's just, there's like a lot of ancestral energy coming through and guided messages coming through. So I might talk really fast in this one, but you guys, I feel like there's a lot of messages that need to come through for you right now with regards to your upcoming spring season. Yeah, okay. So please understand that I do not say these things lightly. I say them because it's what I'm hearing. For some of you, very specifically, you're going to be losing your mother come spring. I have to say what I hear, so I'm just telling you guys, this is not a message for everyone. The reason that the blasted oak is coming up upright, it's number 16, so 1 + 6 is 7. I feel like for whoever this is specifically, your mom has been battling, literally like someone's mom's been battling cancer, and it's just time. And I have a lot of, I'm really sorry, that's just a lot. I'm trying really hard not to cry because I've got like mascara on, and thankfully I'm not on camera. But it's a very strong message that's coming through for some of you, and I do apologize. I think you guys know that it's coming though. You're like aware of it because your mom has been fighting for a really long time, and it's meant to happen when it happens, you know. It's going to come as a relief almost to everyone, and you're all going to have this feeling of relief for her. It says unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. When she passes, this is like truly her way of moving on from how much she's dealt with, for however long she's been dealing with it. So, you know, you guys know and understand that you're almost relieved that it's over, you know, because I think you all knew that it was inevitable at the point that she was at, and it just feels like she knew she was ready, and this is just a huge relief for her too. She gets to release, you know, like her passing is ending some kind of contract, is releasing her from something, you know, so her passing is like a huge relief. So that's like a very, very, very specific message. I had a heavy feeling before I went into this, so, you know, whoever's watching this, like, just know that I'm sending a lot of love to you and your family, and maybe this is just a way of them helping you get prepared for her passing, and just knowing that it's coming in this spring season. You have the Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. And I mean, you know, that's you guys, it's your sign, you know what I mean? So just staying very rooted and grounded within yourself, within your practices at this time, and rooted within your family, you know, literally within your roots, going back to your roots and being connected with just the earth right now, you're not only going to, when you connect with the earth, especially if you like walk around barefoot or just get outside for a little bit, like there's so much healing energy that comes from that. You guys are really being called to connect with this earth energy, okay? Especially prior to and post her passing, just because it's going to help you be a firm space for your family, but it's also going to help you navigate this area of loss that you're going to experience. And even afterwards, just staying grounded in yourself, not getting lost and, you know, and all that stuff. So, you know, I'm just sending out a lot of love to you and your family. And if you know that this is for you, just take that as it resonates. But yeah, so that's a very specific message for someone or some people. But moving forward, and now I understand why this deck had to come out, because this deck is very like no holds barred. It's very serious. So for those of you who needed that message, you know, I hope that that reaches you in the most peaceful way possible. So now the rest of you, Virgos, for spring of 2020. Okay, you have the Emperor reversed. Okay, whoa. Seven of Cups. Some of you are kind of feeling like you're being taken out of your power. Weird. Okay. You've got a lot going on, Virgo. There's a lot of energy coming up into the spring season for you. I feel like, and this could also pertain to whoever this was for, but I just want you guys to know that my intention moving forward is, if this is not for you, then because I can tell that this is very specific. But moving forward with the rest of you Virgos, this is someone. Okay, this is someone else's energy. So there's very strong masculine energy. It could be an Aries. It could be an Aries, male, female, whatever, but I'm getting very strong masculine energy. And I feel like this person... I'm not sure if it still feels really heavy because of this, or... This card being reversed. Okay. All right. So for some of you, this is literally you. Okay. So some of you feel very thrown off. You feel very outside of your power. You do not feel like you're able to stand in like your truth and in your masculine self, because of all these different things that life's throwing at you, and you feel very emotionally overwhelmed. Now, you know that in order to get like back to center, you have to just like release the burdens of other people. And like, if this is pertaining to you guys who I was talking about with your mother, it's like learning how to get to a point where you release like your family burdens and everything, and you do need to focus on yourself. And then the Five of Pentacles reversed is like, you're very comfortable and confident with like asking for help and reaching out to other people. There's no challenge in that for you. You understand you have to do this in order to have some healing. Okay. And then with the Three of Pentacles, it's like, you need that collaboration. You need to work with those other people. And for some of you, I'm specifically hearing you need to start seeing a therapist. So either you just know that that's something you have to do in order to kind of get back to yourself and get back to center, or if this was about your mother, it might really help you to release this feeling of like family burden and not like overthink too much. Just know that you like going to a therapist would be very helpful for you. Okay, so and for those of you who I was sensing a specific male energy outside of yourself, in the reverse, I feel like this could be either a father, a grandfather, like a father type figure, an uncle, or some very masculine energy in your life who's putting pressure on you to like make decisions, whether it's for yourself or for other people in your family. There's just a lot of like heavy energy going on right now for you guys in this spring season. So I am sorry, but this is like a big time of transformation, a lot of transformation, a lot of growth, and a lot of needing to stay very, very grounded and centered. And you guys got the Earthworm. So much. This is a very healing season for you guys. Okay? You really need to like take everything as it comes and be very patient with yourself this season, because there's a lot. There's a lot going on. All right, so Earthworm, shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time, and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. So when this is in balance, you are earnest, intelligent, and valuable. When this energy is out of balance, you are self-conscious and apprehensive. To bring into balance, speak up and risk embarrassment. Okay, guys. In general, you need to do this in general. You need to stand up for yourself a little bit more. You need to understand that it's okay to be where you're at right now with regards to everything, like work, life, etc. I feel like some of you have been struggling a lot lately, and like this is just your sign to really truly nurture yourself, get very grounded, very rooted in earth energy and like earth, lots of earth, okay? Like you need to stay very grounded right now and very centered, and that's where a lot of your healing is going to come from, all right? So Virgo, that is your spring 2021 reading. I hope this resonated with you guys. You know, please keep me posted, reach out to me. You know, I'm wishing you all the best. I'm sending a lot of love and healing energy your way. And, you know, if you need anything, like, please, seriously, like, message me, comment, whatever. You know, we can book an individual reading at getraw_with_Kayla on Instagram, especially for, you know, if this was for you and you need me to dive further into it, or you need to ask more questions, I'm more than happy to do so. So at any rate, just sending you guys a lot of love and healing vibes, and I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next video. What's going on, Libra? Welcome to your spring 2021 reading. All right, so let's see what we can expect for y'all in these upcoming months, in this spring era. I'm sensing some like new love, new life type vibes. Guys are you're stepping into something really good. Ooh, King of Wands, Prince of the Chariot of Fire. Okay, so there is definitely some sort of forward motion for you guys. You're really like invigorating this season, all right, Libra? Like something, like some kind of big change is coming, and I am getting this sense of like new love, new life. I'm hearing for some of you, maybe there's a move involved, or you're going to be graduating. You feel like you're stepping into like a new space and time in your life. You just feel very powerful. All right, you're feeling your power as an individual, and you're feeling your ability to like get what you want and get what you need and move forward with confidence, you know? And I know that sometimes that's a difficult energy for y'all to be comfortable with, is having a lot of self-confidence, but you guys are really in that space this upcoming spring, okay? Don't be surprised if things don't like happen as quickly as you want them to. Like things are happening because you're making them happen, but there might be some specifics that don't happen right in the springtime. Like maybe this year, but I'm getting like, ooh, okay. There's some sort of like new emotional connection that might be, okay, it might be just coming in a little bit slower than you would want or anticipate. With regards to what I was saying with like this new love aspect. Wow, but this is like your person though. Holy shit. So be patient, guys, be really patient. There's like a very passionate individual coming in. Might be an Aries, might be a Pisces, who's coming in. Aries or Pisces, sun or rising. But yeah, guys, they have a lot to offer you and a lot to give to you. This is a very passionate, very fun-filled, very invested partnership. But they're saying like take it slow. It's not going to happen overnight, okay? It's going to take some time, but this is a gorgeous new beginning for like a power couple. Like I'm really, 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 really getting power couple vibes here. All right, and then we have the Chariot reversed. Yeah, so, okay. You guys are like Oh gosh, all right. So this springtime, this is typical Libra. God almighty. It's like you want to go and you're ready to go, but the universe is like, ah, just wait a second, just hold on for 2 seconds. Literally they're like, hold on. More guidance coming in hot. Hang on. Oh my god. Okay. That's hilarious. Spring, see your seeds grow. Guys, it's all of this in a card. It's like the forward motion, but the slowing down and the calmness. Like Libra, just got to keep being you. Just got to keep being you. It's this constant balance and back and forth and back and forth. All of this energy and forward motion, it's great. They want you to contain that for yourself and experience it and understand like who you are as an individual and how strong you are and what you have to offer and bring to the table. But just take it easy. Okay? Contain this energy. Learn how to start containing your fire energy. Learn how to start containing all of these ideas and all these wants and desires and drives. Like, those are beautiful and they're great and they will happen when they need to happen. But you need to trust the process. You need to slow down. Okay? It does not happen overnight. See your seeds grow. You are beginning to see the seeds grow. You just planted them. Okay? You're starting to see the seeds grow. You're not getting flowers yet. There are no big blooms and big flowers yet, okay? You need to just be patient. Just be patient, okay? Now, really? I'm like happy that I have all these decks out, but also it's like then individual ones want to start coming in and playing, but now I know who has to. Yeah, guys, okay, so with the Empress reversed, you almost feel like you're getting... Like, hang on. You're holding on so tight, and this is right now, okay? So I feel like this is right now, and this is like you entering into your spring season. You're holding on so tightly to these concepts that like really no longer serve you, especially with regards to like the way you live, how you make your money, like spending, saving, like you're just not really tuning into your highest self and listening to what you need to do. You're holding on to external value too much, so stop paying attention to everyone else. Who gives a shit what everyone else is saying and thinking? Like, pay attention to what Libra needs and what Libra wants. Tune back into yourself. Get together with your tribe. Sing your freaking heart out. Be super stoked. You know, y'all are a fun time. You know, I know you like to party. I know you like to like have a good time. There's a lot of good energy. Soak in that. I feel like this is a space where you guys tap into yourselves very easily. When you're with others, when you celebrate with others, when you be with others, you know, like that's very powerful space for you. And they're asking you to make sure that you make time for that, especially in the spring. Because you need to stay connected to other people as well. Try not to shut other people out is what I'm hearing. Is there anything else? Okay. All right. So with the Artist card, and I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles reversed, it's like, oh, and the Eight of Cups. Like, some of you guys really want to, you want to pursue your creative side, but you know you have to walk away from something in order to do it. I feel like now is not the time. Okay? You need to continue exploring this, but the time will come and you'll know when for you to step away in order to like create more space for yourself with regards to creating what it is you want to create. It's just not it's not the starting point. All right, it's not the starting point. Again, with all the slowing down and stuff, it's like they want you to continue to focus on yourself and your happiness and know that like the time will come for you to really unleash your artistry in a more formal way. But right now, just continue doing it like to make you happy, okay? The moon is really powerful for a lot of you guys too. A lot of you are very connected to the moon. So just pay attention to the lunar cycles during the spring about like, you know, setting intentions, sowing seeds, and like releasing. Wow. And do some sacral chakra work, okay? To balance decisions. That's you guys. Focus on your sacral chakra right now into the spring. This is going to be a space of needing to focus on, all right? So like eat very orange foods, you know, nutrient dense foods, make sure that you're really taking care of your like sexual needs and desires, and like making space for that, and being safe in those like endeavors, you know, and feeling good and confident about the choices you make. And like there's so much positive energy coming through here, especially with like the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands and like all this fire energy, you know, like you guys are going to be creating and doing a lot, but continue to try to come back here, okay? I know you guys do this a lot. Try to focus on being here over the springtime, okay? So one more message needs to come through. Nope. I lied. There's two. I'm just trying to make sure my camera doesn't overheat. We have get grounded. Oh, Libra. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Okay, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful reminder for especially you guys, especially as air signs. Getting grounded and rooted in nature is very important to you. Okay, just so you can receive the healing that you do need to receive from the earth, and also just like appreciate things for what they are and where they are, and like the beauty of nature and life. Like just like connecting with that helps do so much healing for you. And then you also need a crystal card. So I have a couple ideas already of what's going to come out of here, but let's find out. So these could be crystals that either you have that you work with really well or need to work more with. It could just be a message. It could be an acknowledgement of a specific crystal you do need to get to work with. But you guys have kyanite. Huh. Number 28. You could be turning 28 in this year. 8 and 2, 10. 10 is like the completion of a cycle, you know, the ending and like a new beginning. Kyanite is very throat chakra based. So you guys do have a lot of balancing you have to go through right now. I'm going to read a couple things. I'm going to read the essence, and then I feel like I need to read the relationship message. Resolving disputes, diplomacy, restoring harmony, mending fences, and building bridges. Wow, okay. You may be right and have the best idea in the room, but Kyanite spirit is here to tell you that in this moment you are called to be the bigger person. The diplomat seeking to connect on a level of mutual understanding. There was a reason you wanted to connect with this person or people, and now you have the power to do so in a healthy way that honors you and them. They will learn from your modeling of diplomacy. You might be surprised by how much more readily your wisdom is heard when you reach out in love before trying to sway someone with logic. Yeah. Mend fences and then watch how much easier it is to harmonize with another. It's possible you've attracted a relationship where you're doing all of the emotional work and the other person takes and sucks up all your energy. If so, Kyanite reminds you that you can always say no and end things if a balance cannot be reached. If this is your choice, know that it is okay to free yourself from the conflict. Well, I know that's going to resonate loud and clear for some of y'all, but at any rate, very proud of you guys. I see a lot of growth and forward movement here, working on your balancing as per usual. That's just what your sign has to do. But I hope that this hit home. Please like the video if it did. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can book me for individual readings at getraw_with_Kayla on Instagram. But other than that, I'm wishing you guys well, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, what's going on, Scorpio? Welcome to your spring 2020 reading. Felt like I had to start y'all off with a mantra for this spring, so let's go ahead and dive in. Oh. Okay. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. All right. You know what? I'm a Scorpio sun, so this is resonating loud and clear for me already. But indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. And that's such a good reminder, just because when we are feeling indecisive about something, you know, it's just because we're not listening to ourselves, really, is what it comes down to. So I just implore you guys to do your best to, you know, get calm and quiet and always listen to yourself. You know, tap into your third eye, your crown chakra, like do some clearing meditations for those particular chakras, and that will help kind of like open things up for you a little bit. Wow, this deck has been coming out a lot today, but we're coming in clutch for Scorpio. Scorpio spring 2020. 2021, gosh, sorry. Okay. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords reversed. So you guys, all right. I feel like this is the kind of like early spring, and we're gonna move our way into like mid to later spring. It's an interesting cycle that we're working through here. Let me keep going. I see you guys like nailing this indecision down though. You're like, no, like I know what I want and need. After you kind of get out of some sort of like a little bit of a rut, I feel like, ooh, all right, all right. Lots of beautiful positive movement forward. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. What's going on here? This is a lot for you guys. Okay, so starting out this spring season, like early spring, you know, you guys are in this Eight of Swords reversed energy, right? So understanding that you're not the victim, understanding that like none of these other outside opinions really matter, you know, like, which is really good. It's very positive for you. That's a very strong and healthy place for you to be. Now, moving further into the season, we have the Sun reversed. So I feel like you're feeling a little bit down about something. You're not allowing yourself like the rest that you need. So I feel like I can see you getting burnt out very quickly and easily early spring. So just make sure to create time. Whew, okay, hang on, to like rest. Okay, guys, like big time rest. I'm talking like take a vacation or something. Like you've been up to a lot. You've been doing a lot. You've been giving a lot. You're gonna get burnt out. Okay. Let's see some. Death comes up. That's just you, so I think that that's funny. Yep, just in need of some space for transformation. Wow, we have love. Guys, there's a whole new love coming in here for you guys this spring. Wow, like a whole new opportunity for love. And this has a lot to do, period, for everybody with loving yourself. Okay? A lot of deep, nourishing self-love. And for others of you, you're really opening your heart up to someone. You're really offering them the opportunity to like be close to you and step in and learn you and create this loving relationship. You need to be able to give yourself rest though, and rest, recuperation, and change in order to like create space for this. But this is such beautiful energy coming in for you guys this spring. Wow. And then we're looking at mid-spring. I feel like this indecision is popping up a little bit more, but you're on top of it. Okay, so you're really heeding this. You're understanding that you need to listen to your intuition in all aspects of life in order to move through and flow. It's not about decision making so much. It's about that flow, right? So with the Seven of Cups reversed, you're seeing everything for what it is. You're looking at everything and you're like, yeah, I see, I know what's good for me, what's not, whatever. And with the Nine of Swords reversed, it's very much so like this, kind of like this relief. Like, you know, you don't have to listen to all 20 voices in your head. Like, you just tune into you and you know what's up, all right? So now over here we have the Eight of Cups reversed and the Fool reversed. And to me, this is kind of like maybe looking at some kind of opportunity as like a missed opportunity. Like, you guys didn't just jump and you might be kind of regretting it, but also knowing that it was the better decision for you. Like, and you might be struggling with that. This indecision's coming back into play here. You might be like, fuck, like, maybe I shouldn't have walked away from that. Maybe I should have leapt and like tried that out and done that. So there's a little bit of like regret, but just know that I see this like so clear. Hang on. Okay. I'm really enjoying using all these cards, but it's definitely like a lot to like listen to everyone. I'm feeling like very clairaudient today, so there's just a lot of messages coming through. The word wants to be written. Number 42. That's my lucky number, and all the butterflies. There might have been some kind of, I'm getting, this could be with regards to like relationship stuff, or like trying and wanting to be with someone, or try a relationship, or try someone, or whatever. But this could also be with like a work opportunity, or like a passion, or a project, or something you were working on, or like learning how to express, or learning how to write, or learning how to like showcase it to the world. Kind of, it wants to come out. It does. And maybe you're in a space where you feel like it doesn't, so like, why did it not happen, or why didn't I take the chance on it? The right thing will happen at the right time, guys. This is like a very particular message, again, with all the purples, like trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Go with the flow, go with the flow, go with the flow is what I keep hearing. Now with the King of Wands and the Hermit, this is like some big, beautiful energy for you guys come spring. Scorpio, you go through so many bits of time where you have to like literally be yourself, like be this concept of death and just go deep and be dark and all that fun shit. I know it's so much fun. But they're really calling you to like shed more light on the aspect of yourself that is very passionate and is very driven, you know, but is passionate and is driven in a very loving and leadership oriented way. Okay, so like, how can you show the way to other people, and you know, how do you create this, how do you like learn from this knowledge that you're gaining? How do you spend time with yourself to gain knowledge, and then bring that forth and out into the world, right? So you're getting asked to look at that a lot this upcoming season. Let's see what kind of animal energy needs to go on top of that. Ooh, Panther. Okay, yeah, no BS. You're doing a lot of really beautiful work this upcoming spring season, guys. Holy cow. Let's see. Annihilation of the unnecessary and purging. All right, yeah, you are shedding so much light on yourself and your inner shadows this spring season. There's just a huge transformation coming in, and you are getting rid of what does not serve you. You're getting rid of everything that doesn't need to be there, and you're really focusing on this King of Wands energy, this manifesting, this bringing into the real world, right? Like, how do I bring my ideas into the real world and help and lead other people? Are huge takeaways. Now, someone else, something else. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, all right. Maybe it's because I'm not like always drawn to their lighter stuff when I'm doing Scorpio readings, but we got the mandala of the heart. Wow, that's beautiful. 520, 17. So 17th is my birthday. So 17 has always been a very special number to me. So some of y'all could have been born on the 17th as well. 1 plus 7 is 8, so that's just this infinite possibilities space. You know, you're just an infinite being. You're a beautiful infinite being. Mandala of the heart. So 528 hertz is going to be really good for you to listen to get in touch with that like heart energy. And your heart chakra. But let's go ahead and do a little bit of reading. Oop, too far. Yep, almost there. Okay, so the mandala of the heart. Sometimes aspects of our life fall apart or don't go to plan. This is so they can come back together in a beautiful new way. Trust in the goodness and the inevitable blessing of your destiny falling into place. Do not trust your fears. Put your faith in the love of your heart. A heartfelt wish is going to manifest. Whatever you guys have been manifesting, working on, asking for, it's coming to you, okay? It's coming to you. Keep coming from the space of love. Keep your heart open, all right? Just be you. Just be you. Keep changing. Keep going with the flow as much as you can, and just trust yourself. Intuition, guys. Meditate. Talk to your guides. Get super in touch with yourself, and just do your absolute freaking best, and that's all anyone expects from you. That's all that's needed from you, I should say. But I hope that this resonated with you guys. Please give it a thumbs up if it did. Subscribe to the channel. All right, Sagittarius, what's going on? Welcome to your spring 2021 reading. Y'all's energy is something else, I'll tell you. All right, so we have the Fool reversed. I already know that you guys are asking what the outcome of something is, so I'm going to get to that in a second. But we have the Fool reversed. You guys are like plagued with some kind of indecision, and your guides are just like, why? And you're about to get it like it is, because y'all can handle it, and I feel like that's how you learn best. So they're just saying like, why aren't you trusting yourself? Why aren't you looking at yourself for the answers? Like, why do you feel so blind and caged? Like, you're not. Like, if you opened your eyes, you'd see that they were just swords. Like, you could be like, oh, okay, and hop out and fly away. You know, it's not an actual cage. Like, you're the one who's got yourself all wrapped up. And with the Fool reversed, it's just literally them saying, like, why aren't you paying attention to yourself? Someone's guides are, like, here right now. The Seven of Wands reversed. There's a really specific message that has to come through from here. So hang on one second. Cups, Wands, here we go. So the Seven of Wands reversed could indicate a time of lost confidence and feeling too weakened to defend yourself. You may find yourself backing down just to avoid conflict. Take this as an opportunity to rediscover your self-confidence and build your self-esteem. All right, so something's going on, guys, where you feel like you got knocked off your horse a little bit. And that's okay, you know, but your guides are like why? Like, Kayla, is acknowledging that, like, I'm sorry. I know that this feeling comes about sometimes, and it happens. And your guides are just like, stop overthinking it. Get out of your head. You're fine. Like, get off your ass. It's like someone, Dolly, if this is your grandfather. Yeah, you're just not feeling yourself lately, guys. You're not feeling like you're capable, confident, strong, fiery, put together, organized self. And maybe that's because of like all these different factors. Okay, you know what we're gonna do just to make y'all happy, and maybe this reading can go a little bit more smoothly. We're gonna look at your outcome, what this outcome is that you're asking about. Okay, so what's the outcome that Sagittarius needs to know about? Apparently, what is the outcome? All right, so we have Mercury. In Cancer. In the 9th house. All right, so spiritually, the awareness of intuition to protect spiritual values. The awareness of intuition to protect spiritual values. Okay. Mentally, many thoughts about or from attitudes from the past about long-range thinking or travel. Hang on. Physically, many words resulting from the history of what is to be shared. You guys are like all over the place. Hang on. I think that was just clarifying that like your outcome is not set in stone because you're so all over the place right now, but what's this outcome that y'all need to know about? Okay. Some of y'all are like really just concerned about something. Okay, the 9th house came out again. All right, so maybe pay attention to your 9th house. What's going on with that in the springtime? I don't know how many of you guys are like really into astrology or your birth charts, but that might be something to look into specifically for you, Sag. All right, so the granting of information to explain spiritual values. blessings from communications about long-range thinking or travel, good fortune resulting from the fluctuations of what is to be shared. I feel like you guys are really like wanting to know how something's going to turn out, and the universe is just like, it's all good. It's literally all good. Just stay open and communicative. Talk about like your spirituality, your spiritual values. You know, you need to be able to explain them to others and like relate them to others, and like things, and that needs to be shared. Like your spirituality, I feel like, needs to be shared more. It has something to do with either your like personal life or your work life or something, but your spirituality needs to be shared more is like what I'm specifically getting from that. So outcome wise, I'm sorry if that wasn't like exactly what y'all wanted. But they're pushing you towards your spirituality a little bit more. They're like, hey, hey, hello, hi. So this is something you need to focus on a little bit more come spring, because I think that that's what's going to help you connect to self a little bit better. All right, so we keep coming back here. All right, some medicine messages for you guys. Yeah, your spirituality is playing a big, wow, you got the love card too. Yeah, you guys need to just step into a space of self-love, okay? Really, truly, like, just connect to yourself and, like, give yourself some love, okay? It's going to get you out of this headspace and feeling like yourself again. That's going to be a huge part of it, at least. And then we have the Sovereign. Yeah, okay, so your spirituality is playing a big part in your life, and you just might not be acknowledging it, guys. And I feel like the springtime is time for you to acknowledge it and to do more with it and connect with your divine higher self and your guides. And like, I'm seeing the full moon up here, so one of the full moons maybe during during this springtime is going to be a very big, like, it might be really monumental for you. It might be a space for you to really like practice ritual and like dive deep into something or hear something or learn something or practice something. Like, moon rituals might be very helpful and potent for you in this upcoming spring season, especially with regards to needing to connect more to your spirituality specifically. Now, I have to keep checking that my camera hasn't died because it keeps getting hot because I've been recording forever, but let's see what... Okay. All right, your guides are not fucking around. Wow, birth of creation, potential growth. 6 is the number of unconditional love. Guys, you're being asked to create a lot with regards to your spirituality and yourself. Some of you, this might literally be like bringing into creation, like birth of creation, potential growth. This could be the start of a family. This could be like the beginning, like a engagement or a marriage, or deciding you want to start a family or something like that. But this is also bigger than that. This is also cultivating this sense of self and knowing how worthy you are of all the things that you want and need, and that you will receive them and you will get them. But you just have to trust, and you have to come from a place of love, of a lot of self-love. Your guides are pissy that you're like just all up in your head for no reason. They're like, why? Just why? But I know sometimes the world just knocks you down, and like, it is what it is. But this is the energy I'm getting for you guys for the spring season. So to just be aware of those messages and what's coming through. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Please give it a thumbs up if it did. Subscribe to the channel. And if you want to book me for an individual reading, you can do that on Instagram at getraw_with_Kayla. I hope to see you guys there, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. All right, Capricorn, what's going on? Welcome to your spring 2021 reading. Let's see what's in store for you guys this spring. I've gotten a lot of very different messages for every sign, so you guys being the last one, I'm intrigued to see what's going to come out. Wow, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. I got a similar message for Leo to start their reading, but I'm curious because I feel like yours is going in a little bit of a different direction. So, no. Okay. So I would like to just see what else comes out before I dive in. Thanks. Wow. Okay. All right. We have the 9 of Cups reversed. The 7 of Swords reversed. Okay. I feel like you guys have been in a space of feeling like you're just not like your wishes just aren't being fulfilled. You don't feel like emotionally full. You don't feel like you're getting like everything that you want and you need. And you're really hesitant. You're hesitant to like kind of come out and share with the world. You know, you're feeling kind of down on yourself. You're feeling a little bit low. And this spring is just saying like, this springtime is just a space for kind of like being a little bit more free flowing. You know, you guys, so, okay, you guys have like some financial habits that maybe need a little bit of help. You might have like a little bit of like a spending addiction, shopping addiction, or whatever that needs to kind of be curbed. Maybe that's your way of kind of like being like, oh, well, I'll just like go, like, I'll go get what I need, or like, this will make me feel better, or whatever. But it doesn't. It's just a bad habit, and it's something that's actually a little bit more draining than it is fulfilling. Like, maybe you'll go out and get something for yourself, and like, you're like, well, I don't feel better, you know? And you're just like, what the fuck? Why? But you're just getting, like, shown this springtime how important it could be to, like, cultivate a little bit more and contain for yourself. I'm getting a lot of, like, root chakra, sacral chakra energy. And sometimes, and the yellow too, like sometimes you guys need to like be very confident and feel safe and firm and secure in yourself and not utilize like outside sources to gain. Like you're already abundant enough, you know? Like the money and the financial like support and abundance just comes from that like really good attitude and that gratitude space and feeling like knowing that you're enough. You know what I mean? I feel like some of you are going to get gifted money soon. Like I see some sort of like very like a lot of luck, like financial luck coming in for some of you guys. So that's something that you might want to just start manifesting. Like start manifesting, releasing whatever kind of toxic ties you have to money or your ideas around money, and be a little bit more free flowing with it, but structured at the same time. Like I love how the feathers are creating a structure, but you know that they're soft and they're supple and like they move with the wind and they're bendable. Okay. Yeah, and with those Four of Cups, it's like you're kind of sitting on top of like everything that you have and need, and you guys are just choosing to not look at it. This spring is asking you to really step out of that. You know, like, yeah, you're holding yourself back from a really massive transformation and like an ego death, and I think that you're just kind of scared as to like what's gonna happen if you like step into trusting yourself a little bit more, and also knowing and understanding that you are the creator of your life and you have to make like stuff's just not gonna freaking happen. You know, like manifesting does require work. It requires setting intentions. It requires following through, you know? So you guys are really being told to focus on doing that. This spring season, we have Temperance reversed. So you guys are just like being kind of hard on yourselves for no reason, really. Like your guides are just reminding you that like you have everything you could possibly want and need. So stop attributing your financial success to like your success. You know, like you're gonna be in the process of going through some sort of ego death this spring, and it's gonna lead you to this like this Son of Wands energy is this very like vibrant, bright, forward motion, like a lot of good ideas, like almost like this like epiphany. Some of you might have like a Kundalini awakening specifically. You might have this like spiritual epiphany where you're just like, oh shoot, you know, and you just learn to trust and fall in love with yourself so much that you start to release all this stuff, which is really good because you're being asked to specifically like release your ideas around like success has to be about financial success or being at a certain space in your life. Like just have to go with the flow a little bit more, you know what I mean? But what else can you guys expect this spring season? What else can Capricorn expect from this spring season? Okay, so you guys have to do some sacral chakra work too. Libra got that card as well, but this makes a lot of sense. So do some sacral chakra meditations. Go on YouTube and find like guided sacral chakra meditation, and maybe learn some more about your sacral chakra. Learn some more about what this is and what it means to you. This could also say to focus on eating. And what did I say around here with like the rooted colors and everything? You know, eat some orange foods, focus on like healthy sexuality, like healthy wants and needs and desires and how to meet them and what they mean to you. Look into like sacral chakra work. I feel like that's going to be very healing and helpful for you guys to get into a space of feeling very strong and confident in yourself and not having to look at outside sources for your like sense of success. We have emotional withdrawal. So this could be like a really hard pill for you guys to swallow. This could be hard for you. But I feel like if you take it with a grain of salt, it's going to be incredibly transformational, like in the best way, like in ways that you couldn't even imagine. Yeah, we have wisdom. So you're gaining so much knowledge about yourself from going through all of this, and then you end up with financial and material changes. So with the 5 and the 5, it's through challenge comes structure, because you learn about yourself, you know, and you bring about these financial material changes in a positive, healthy way once you realize that you are the center of your abundance. You know, the wisdom that you gain through this self-work is what's going to help you get to a really solid space emotionally, mentally, and physically, and we'll start like turn this Knight of Cups around, you know, and bring all of that like magical spiritual energy into your life and just allow you to connect to manifesting and your guides and like just learning about some higher powers, you know. I'm getting that some of you want to dive deeper into your spirituality and just aren't really sure how, which is okay, you know. It's a tough road. Not everybody will walk it in their lifetime, but it's something that you're very curious about and you want to learn more about. Please feel free to reach out to me. That's something that I'm going to start doing soon is coaching. Mountains, stand your ground. Yeah. So you guys are, you're an earth sign. You are incredibly like grounded and firm, but with regards to like who you are and what you want, stand your ground within yourself. This isn't even about like telling other people, well, this is how it is or whatever. Like, no, this is you standing up to yourself and being like, hey, we deserve better. I deserve better. I want more. And like, I expect more from myself. So be firm in that. Stand your ground in yourself, and you're growing and you're healing and you're like learning, you know, like really be firm about that. Be very firm about that moving forward, and you'll see the change you want to see, but you have to be it first. You have to embody it. So I hope that this reaches you guys well. Sending you all a lot of love and just, you know, a lot of healing energy, a lot of like emotional support. So please like this video if it resonated with you. Comment back in the springtime and let me know how this is going for you guys, and I will catch you in the next video.